T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I never held him.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you alive? God damn me.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
You know tomorrow's Halloween, right?
Hello? Where the fuck are you?
You can't kill the Boogeyman.
Happy Halloween!
Having escaped protective custody, Michael returned to Haddonfield, where he grew.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today is Fan Film Monday, and with me on Fan Film Mondays, as always, is Eric from The Bearded Entertainment. What is up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Ready to jump into some fan films. I missed it. By the time Monday comes around, I'm like, it's time to do it again. Like it's been too long. I'm always excited to see what we're gonna jump into. So I'm ready for this.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And looking through fan films during the week, this one kind of stuck out to me because a lot of the Halloweens that we've done on here have been, really good Halloween fan films, but they've all kind of been like a newer Michael, and I kind of wanted to go back to
OG
old school, Michael for this one. And I found this one, You Can't Kill the Boogeyman, a 1978 Halloween fan film, 4K. So this is picking up from, I'm assuming, the first Halloween, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I scanned through it just a little bit. I've seen parts of it, and from what I've seen, I'm just like, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one tonight for sure.
Didn't watch like the first 5 minutes or anything.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that. I did watch. I did watch a little bit of the beginning, yes, and I will always admit when I do. I'm not gonna sit here and act surprised when I'm not. Do want to give a shout out to my man in the chat at the bottom. He just popped up. Brandon from I Like Scary is in the chat. Just threw the new trailer up there, my man. For everybody to check out if you haven't checked out Brandon's new Halloween Lives trailer. Make sure that you go over to his channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment over there. Let's get this movie made and make sure he gets supported over there for sure, 100%.
Yeah, I like that you put a date on there. Like, you don't put the actual date, but you put a time. That's something that I'm like, I always appreciate. There's some stuff that I'm like, I'm excited to see, but they're like, there's no release date on it. It's like it's been, it exists. The footage is out there. It's being worked on, but there's like no expectation for when it's going to drop. And I'm like, that doesn't help me. I'm a very impatient person. I really am. I'm not joking. Whenever you see me like frustrated that something's going to take a long time to come out, that's not an act. I'm really legitimately frustrated. I hate it. So the fact that you actually like put a date like fall 2024. So I'm like, okay, this year we're good. I know it's coming.
Well, I could see that when Aaron from CCC Entertainment was talking about Serial. You're like, well, if you get it filmed, you can go ahead and start on that tomorrow. So I can see what's going on. He's like, Jesus, man. Like, hold on for a second.
I'm like, you it's a good story, bro. Like you got me hooked with the story. Like let's get going. Let's keep going. Let's move. Like production keeps, the show must go on. So let's get it going. All right.
It was just like, oh fuck, man.
And Michael, you probably know that about me so far. Like in the short time we've been working together, behind the scenes and stuff, you probably can tell. Like I'm like, I don't want to waste time. Let's do it. Let's get going. Like
now. Let's go.
Not exactly now. Like we don't have to do it now, but what are we doing to prepare? Like let's get something rolling. Like that's just me. That's just who I am. It's not an act. So once again, back to the original point. Brandon, love the trailer, love the look. I'm very happy you're actually putting an expectation on yourself to get it out at a certain time. That's bold. That's really bold to do, and I appreciate that.
I love the cheer in the background. I think the way that trailer's done, it just kind of puts that feeling on it. Like when I saw it, he premiered it a couple days ago, and I went and watched that, and it was just like, yeah, man, hell yeah, that's the fucking shit. I love it.
Audio layering is so effective to build like that. You know what images that conjured in my head when I heard the cheer in the background of that?
What's that?
Is the 1-2 Freddy's coming for you. Like seeing a trailer or hearing that going in the background, like that's the kind of vibe I get when I hear that. Because I've seen that trailer a couple times now. That's the vibe I get when I hear the cheer going on the back. I'm like, okay, something's going down. Like,
yeah, definitely. Put me in that mood for sure, 100%. Let's see who we have in the chat for tonight. We got Jerry Wilson in the chat saying, "Let's get it," and to smash that like button. Hell yeah, Jerry, thank you. Yeah, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so. It helps out the channel. I appreciate it. Jacob Ware in the chat saying, me hoping Michael doesn't die by frigid air again. Yeah. Okay. Russell Dorsey's in the chat saying, what's up, everybody? Smash that like button. I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. Happy Monday, everyone. And back to Haddonfield tonight. same Michael Myers channel. And hi, Michael and Eric. What is up, my dude? How you doing,
What's
Russell?
going on, Russell? Glad to see you here.
Always.
And I put I made a Michael Lithophane I put up back here behind me, but like it just can't go dim enough for it to actually like for the lighting compensation to actually pick up that it's Michael. But it's that Lithophane is Michael.
Oh yeah. Yeah, is that you? I think that's the one you sent me a picture of on Instagram.
Maybe. Might be.
Michael's mask in the background and he's in the front with the knife.
Yeah, that's the one.
It looks good. Val from Val's Views is in the chat. The General is in the chat. The General always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond, saying, welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video out on your social media. Hit the bell icon to get notifications of new videos and upcoming streams. Thank you, Val. Thank you for that. What's up, Val? Let's see. Who else do we have in the chat?
I don't know if I just missed it. Something caught my eye, but did the General get a salute?
Yeah, I gave the General salute.
I didn't give the General salute. I apologize. Something just caught my eye in the corner there. General always gets a salute.
Blasted. Melissa's in the chat also saying, hey, what is up, Melissa? What is going on? Glad to have you here. Let's see if I got everybody who is chatting for tonight. I got Jerry, I got Russell, I got Melissa, I got Val, I got Jacob. Clayton from Ages of Fear is in the chat saying, what's up? Dropping by to smash the like button and kick it with you guys for a minute. Got to get back to work, but looking forward to watching it back tomorrow. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by to make it live, man. I know when you're working, that's a tough thing to do. I used to try to do that when I was working nights with everybody else's stream, just to drop in, man. It means a bunch that you stop by. If you haven't checked out Ages of Fear yet, please do so over on his YouTube channel. He is going over tons of different stuff. He started with Freddy, he went to Jason, he's doing Universal Monsters. He's got all kinds of content over there. And if you haven't checked that out yet, please do so. Go over there and drop him a like and a subscription if you haven't already. There it is. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
I'd say that's the one you see behind me. Like I said, it's a little bright, so you can't really see it, but
yeah,
I like showing those things off.
Hell yeah, dude. Super slick. I do like that. Let's see. We got Brandon when he was here. I think we got just about everybody for
that's everyone I saw.
Think so. All right, cool. So tonight, I do want to read the description under the video. It kind of gives some it kind of gives a little description of what they have going on in this movie, and it was definitely what caught my eye. So this is the 1978 Shape returns in this nonprofit, self-funded fan film directed by Mr. Sawin. Well done there. Filmed on the same streets as the original classic.
That's pretty awesome.
This is the Dark Crowns Film Academy's first attempt at a fan film. So I did not know that this was, like they're an academy. You know what I mean? And
like
this is
school?
their
is an actual school.
That's what I'm taking there. Taking out of that there. Halloween night might almost be over, but the killing isn't. It gives a list of the cast, how to connect with them. They have their YouTube channel, Dark Crown Films. So let's make sure we show them some love after we watch this. And their Instagram and Facebook is also at Dark Crown Films. This art piece is dedicated to the living legend John Carpenter and the complete cast of the crew of the original 1978 film. You Can't Kill the Boogeyman is a nonprofit film created solely for the educational purposes by the students of the Dark Crown Films Academy. So yes. Yeah, that's super cool that they did this. And it makes me want to watch it even more.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to watch it here. Is the I'm checking, is the link for the video? Do you got that in the description?
I do not. But I can put it in the chat.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you put it in the chat, just because I want to click on it, I want to go over there. Definitely, it's something I know we're both huge on that.
Yeah.
Everyone, just make sure we're also throwing a throwing a like on the video on their channel. Just so we can, show them some love for doing this, because like I say, it's this nonprofit, self-funded. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to do.
It is a lot to do,
and that's something that constantly comes up, like week after week, that I've noticed. I'm sure you've noticed, is like funding is a big thing for these. Like you have to get really creative when you don't have the funding, because you want it to, you want to put out a good product. Not having money makes it harder to do that. It's just the way it is.
One thing that I've noticed with that, though, is a lot of the people who say that, they didn't have any money to make this have put out some really good shit. You know what I mean? Like that's freaking crazy. It's like, how much was the budget on this one? About $300. It's like,
and you got to get in tight with your community. That's something that these people have done, and I'm so happy we're doing this, because we're kind of like, by extension, being brought into some of these groups, like the Coleman Brothers and CCC Entertainment. Like we're talking to these people, and like the Coleman Brothers, we saw they work with this, they work with similar people every time.
Yeah,
because they've got a tight. Speaking of, I know we're about to jump into this movie here. Did you see the latest thing on the Coleman Brothers channel?
What is the latest thing? And I'll tell you.
The trailer for a certain John Carpenter, Stephen King crossover that happened a while ago.
I have not. No, I have not.
Bro,
I'll have to check it out.
They're doing a Christine fan film.
I did see that. Yes,
dude,
okay.
that trailer looks so crisp.
Yeah, it looks clean.
They do such good work, but
yeah,
they build this community of people who know they do good work and want to help them out and do this stuff. And for the most part, they're doing it for free. But also, I was, as an actor, they're getting some damn good footage for real. And that's one thing you want. That's one thing you want when you're starting out, because you got to have that in order to get an agent. You got to have an agent to get the bigger parts. So, like, yeah, they're able to. I can't explain it honestly. Like, other than just being really cool to work with, what they're able to achieve for basically nothing is outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, all their stuff looks great. I mean, Halloween Inferno looked fantastic.
Really
you know what I mean? It was beautiful. Serial,
like a production. They put out
beautiful.
Production level quality, and Serial.
Yeah, and even when we talk to the Triple C Entertainment guys, dude, looking at the Horrorverse, that shit looks so clean, man. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What people can do, with talent, having the right people around you. It's fantastic, man. And you said it before, dude. And we are getting an opportunity. I look at this as an opportunity, to talk to the people doing these films that are taking that risk and going out there and making great content. Like it's so cool, man. It is so cool. I love it.
And it's making just being completely transparent. It's also making me a little sad, because like I don't have that community here. Like I'm still fairly new in this area. I don't have that community here, because I'm freaking dying to shoot something, to do something, to like make something. Because that's the biggest thing about this for me, is it's inspiring. Like these people are making this. Brandon did it over on my channel, Killjoy Jake. They made films. Like they came up with something, and it's from a thought, like an inkling, an idea in their head, and now it's out there. It exists in the world forever.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool to me. It's inspiring that they did that. But it's also a little sad, because I don't know. I don't have that group around me. So like I'm currently working out something in my head that I can literally do by myself, like film, act, direct, edit, like everything by myself. I'm working on something just so I can like be doing something, because it's like that's the only way you're going to get better. That's the only way you're going to do, you're going to progress, is to just do it. And that's without having people who are willing to work for free, because I'm I always have I don't know about you. I've got something in me. I can't go and be like, hey, I can't pay you, but I'd love to work on this if you're willing. Like, I have trouble doing that. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it because I can't pay you, so I'm not even going to start. And that's something I got to get over.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
Get over it.
Yeah, I'm rambling, dude. I'm just excited. By the way, what's up, Peter? It's Peter Anthony Productions jumping in the chat there. Also, Sarah. Oh,
all right.
Because Sarah's here.
A hat change.
Hat change. This is a Christmas present.
Hell yeah, man.
I will rep the Canadian maple leaf.
All right. Cool shit, man. Cool shit. Yeah, so I'd also like to piggyback on that. Say what's up to Sarah, what's up to Peter. How you guys doing? So You Can't Kill the Boogeyman is tonight. And I'm excited for this one. I am super fucking excited for this one. I cannot wait. So let me get this set up. We will get this together. And hold on 1 second here. If I bring this up, and then there's another. This movie's only 33 minutes long, so it's on the shorter side of movies that we usually watch on this side. Usually we do the shorter ones on Tuesdays,
on my channel.
But today, we are going to do a shorter one. But I also have one to piggyback on the end of it. That's about 10 minutes long. So total watch time for both movies will be about 45 minutes for us tonight, and then you get to hear me and Eric ramble. For the rest of the show.
Haven't already heard that enough. I'm sorry. I won't talk anymore.
We'll just keep going. No, it's fine, dude.
I'll just mute me, man. That's what you got to do.
It's all good. It's all good, man. And that's the thing, dude. Everybody's, like you studied film and you did all that stuff. Of course, man. Yeah, I nobody's rooting harder for you than I am, man. So I hope you get, all the things that you want to do and you get to do them. But this being done by the Academy, I can't get over that, dude. This is done by an Academy. Like, I want to go to that Academy. Like, if they told me, hey, Michael, come to our Academy. We're going to make a Halloween movie. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go to that Academy. It doesn't really matter. I'll go there.
I will find a way there.
We're going to make a Halloween movie. Sold. I will go there. Let's see. Real quick, Russell is saying, did you see the new Ghostbusters Frozen Empire trailer? Michael, no, I saw that it's there. I've not watched it yet. I think I'm going to watch it. I think I'm going to watch it with you guys. I think I'm going to make a video.
I haven't watched it yet, but as I was looking for the movie we're about to watch tonight, I saw it popped up. I was like, oh, 11 hours ago. That's probably going to be a reaction video later.
I got a notification this morning on my phone, like the new trailer's dropped. I'm like, oh, I want to do that so bad. But I will be checking it out soon, Russell, and I'll definitely let you guys know what I think for sure. You know how I am with Ghostbusters, man. That's like my freaking jam. Seriously. All right, so if I want to watch a movie, I'm going to share screen, and we're gonna do this here. All right, so. We'll go ahead and get this started. You guys, as always, let me know sound-wise how we're doing with that. I will try not to bump my little device here that has been cutting my sound off so I can actually hear it with you guys. So let me go ahead and get this ready to get started. Real quick, Lost Legends TV has jumped in, and they're saying, hey, guys, coming in real quick. Can't stay around. Hope you guys are doing well and are having a great night. Hope to catch the next one with you both. Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Man, we got to get you all on here too. I mean, if not on Michael's channel, on my channel, like if y'all want to jump on, I'll probably next time I have some Scream related. If y'all want to jump on, just hit me up on like Instagram or something, and I'll have you all on my channel, and we'll talk about some Scream.
All right, we ready to get started?
Dude, I'm ready to do this. Let's get into the shape.
Here we go. That Halloween 3 throwback there.
Yeah, I was about to say there's the Season of the Witch Mask, or two of them. It's a good looking Loomis so far. I mean, obviously he's in the shade, but like he's got that presence.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Which would include Robert Englund.
The leaf thrower.
He was part of the crew, so. Oh, good shot.
I know, it's so good. I didn't want to say anything because I actually saw that part when I was scanning through it. So good.
Damn, this is just the opening?
Yeah. Right along with Michael Myers.
Oh,
little eyeball action there.
I didn't even mind it. That was just a gorgeous shot. Like
it was
good angle and everything.
And Tramer.
Scooter.
Yes.
Well, they didn't tell us who was playing the Shape.
They did not. I wonder if it'll be at the end.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be like the last credit. Written, scored, edited, filmed, and directed. Man.
Damn, Dylan.
Dylan is killing it. Next thing we're going to find out he actually played.
Oh, look at that, dude.
That's such a good shot. So far, I am on board. I don't like that, though.
That's the house.
I love the house, but maybe it's just me, but it's weird. I don't like to see Michael stand up. Like, I like he's either standing or he's like laying. Like, I don't like the process between. It's weird. That's really low for me.
It's low?
Yeah, you just got it really low there.
It's very loud on my end.
Okay. It's a good look there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, Melissa said it's very loud for her, too. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit.
Okay, I'm turning my volume on my headphones up. So.
Take a load off. What do you say? All right.
Jeff D'Angelo is in the chat saying hello, everyone. What's up, Jeff?
What's going on, Jeff?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Halloween.
Damn, he's smoking a lot. Look at all that smoke.
Those things are gonna be the death of him.
Hey man, leaving already? I got a date.
Is that Running with the Devil?
Yep.
Something's gonna have to be muted later.
Already know. Well, it depends on how long it was on there.
Yeah, that's fair.
YouTube will let me know. They just get their candy jack.
They just got candy jack. That's so, bro. That's so rude.
My people in a car too. Like,
Hey, Devon, wait up.
people took the time to drive up and steal some kids' candy.
That was an awesome party. What do you mean, awesome? You sat there by yourself the whole time drinking punch. It was good punch. You can't go to a party if you're not going to party. You don't want to graduate a virgin. Well, Annie called me earlier today and she told me that Laurie Strode wants to go to the dance with me. Laurie Strode.
So that's Ben Tramer.
You are
I
definitely
guess
going
so.
to graduate virgin. I would try to make it with her friend Linda instead. Wait, isn't she dating Bob? So what? Man, who cares? Don't be a wuss. Trust me, she's worth it. You made it with Linda too? Totally. I don't know, man. I kind of
Totally.
like Lori. Oh, you would. I can see it now. Two super nerds getting hot and heavy over some advanced calculus. Sounds real far out. Now, Deb, that's my ideas for fun.
I think everybody had that friend like that in high school. At least I know I did.
Hey, is that the same?
It's a skull.
Yeah, did we see that one on the opening, or did we see the witch and the pumpkin on the opening?
Witch and the pumpkin.
Okay, so that's the last of the three. Smoking's bad, okay?
What do you cats up to?
Oh, you know, we're cruising around, smoking pot, and scaring the shit out of people.
I don't know any person ever who really says smoking pot.
Little pumpkin named Debbie, and it is
Well,
carved.
I mean, it was the 70s.
Come on, dude. Halloween only comes around once a year, and you make it with Debbie all the time.
Yeah, but tonight's different, boys.
And what's that?
Let's just say I'm going to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Well, what about you, Tramer? We have room for one more.
It's getting kind of late, guys, and school tomorrow.
Cool.
What's so funny about school, man?
It's my mascot party.
Oh, well, it just so happens we have an extra one in the car.
Fine. I'll go with you guys.
Oh, Ben.
Thought I saw something back there. Did you see it too?
I didn't. Usually I'm good at that too. I don't know if I missed. I just missed it.
It could have just been me seeing things.
Now you have me looking like behind the lamp and freaking everything.
Yeah, see?
Michael's peeping. That mask looks really good, though.
That mask does look really good. I don't even mind. Like, you can see skin, but you can't see eyeballs.
Look at that shot, man. Oh, my God. Well done.
I like how they cleverly add in the boobies, you know? Like,
yeah,
they're not really in there, but they're kind of in there. Is that? You hear it?
Loomis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but Michael looks freaking fantastic.
Michael does love. Oh, Michael looks like right out of 1978.
He does.
Where are you going?
Like I said, you can see more skin.
Going for a walk.
You better not be going to the liquor store. I know you want to get a beer.
Honey, I promise I'm not going to get a beer. I'm getting sick.
Michael Myers has always been a peeping Tom.
Man, the audio is just, I feel like it's a little uneven. Like for me, some parts are really loud and some parts are like I didn't even hear what they just said. Is there captions on this?
Let me check. Unavailable.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll just have to go rewatch it on my end.
Try to turn it up just a little bit.
Hey, officer. Happy Halloween.
I told you to go home.
It's a good look. Run, kid.
There's a lot of quick transitions in this.
It's really quick, like very fast paced.
Yeah.
We're just jumping around.
Hello?
Hey, girl, it's Samantha. I'm not bugging you, am I?
No, of course not. What's going on? Hey, I thought you had a date with Jared tonight.
Oh my god, I never want to see that asshole again. He ditched me for that stupid Halloween party.
What?
Yeah, and get this. Apparently you owe that skank Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Yeah. I've just been sitting here this whole time trying not to cry.
Why don't you come over?
Really?
Oh, did you see Michael?
Yeah.
Yes, come on. You're like my little sister. And after all, it's Halloween.
Okay.
We'll whip up a potion and put a limp dick hex on Jerry.
Shouldn't be too hard when intended.
You know, they're doing a pretty decent job of making me believe it's 78 as well.
Yeah.
Can I have candy?
Oh, look at Ben Tramer's
You
mask.
missed it, Ben. Danny jumped out of the car and scared the shit out of these kids. Scored that bucket of candy.
That sucks. You must have taken that kid all night to collect it.
Oh, come on, man. It's Halloween. Anything goes.
So is this supposed to be like a
Be a Halloween.
in the middle of 1 and 2? Like,
I think so, because it showed him get up at the beginning.
we know what happens to Ben Tramer.
Right, and that's why I said, look at that mask. Because it's kind of showing how he got that mask.
Hey, so are you sure you don't want to come tonight?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You don't want to come with?
No, I'm just gonna stay.
Positive.
I'm sure. Go.
All right. You be safe.
So.
Don't let the boogeyman catch you.
You notice they got the old school cans too?
Yeah, and like they found some like time appropriate cars.
Yeah.
Clothing and the hairstyles are I mean, they're not exact, but they're close. Like they're doing a pretty good job of making me believe it's 78.
Yeah.
Have a feeling she's not going to make it. Maybe it's just me, but so far I feel like the story's a little jumpy, you know?
It is kind of jumpy.
Oh, with a spoon?
How did you get in here anyway?
Your back door was open. Ooh, your back door man, baby.
You lucky if you get anything after that prank.
Oh, yeah?
As of now, all doors are locked.
Oh, really? 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 Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. Let me jump in your game. Is that your dad? I thought he was in Pittsburgh.
Why is he covering up?
Yeah, bro, like why he turned into a little
Hey, come on. Yeah.
he turned into a little girl so quick there.
Yeah.
It's a good shot too. There's a lot of like, yeah, man, it's good. I'll say that, but it's just very jumpy. Like 2 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 2 minutes here.
Yeah.
Is he reading High Times magazine?
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Buzzkill.
Sorry, always like this? Yeah. Look, she was supposed to have this date with Jared.
How am I supposed to know she's having relationship problems? I'm about as clueless to her as you are to me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on. You know what's been on my mind all night.
It's all you ever think about.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Isn't.
Ah! Oh, yes! This is more like it. You don't have to babysit anymore.
I need to go find Sam. I can't just leave her at a time like this.
True.
Okay, fine. If you want to go chase your little friend all around town, be my guest. Don't expect
God,
me to
this guy needs to die
I
already.
got a 6-pack to finish.
I'll be back.
Broads.
I want him to die. I want him to die a lot. No, judging by those sound cues, he's gonna.
Deb, come on, knock it off. Deb, come on! I said I was sorry! Haven't I suffered enough already? A guy can only take so much. Debbie.
They're really lighting Michael well.
Yeah.
But some of the other shots I feel like are a little underexposed, like they're kind of hard to see. That's a lot of blood for one swing, man.
Swings hard.
He's putting his whole body into that. You can hear it.
Look at the hair on the bottom of it. Oh my god.
I feel like they're lingering a little too long on Michael.
In some cases, yes, like that one, but other times I feel like it might not be long enough.
Yeah, I was talking specifically about that. Just that shot of Mike. Could have got out a little earlier in that scene.
Hey, isn't that Mr. Elrod? Yeah, man. You should pull over. What? Come on, man. Just do it.
What's the plan here?
Hey, Mr. Elrod.
What was that?
Sons of bitches!
What the fuck are you doing?
Little bastards.
Bro, it's not like they can see your car. Like they know.
Do you think he's still here? I hope not.
Hey, jerk! I know you're hiding somewhere.
You're hiding here, you jerk.
Nice.
Get out of here, jackass. It's a girls' night.
Wait, is that Michael with a different mask on?
Yeah, I think it's a Halloween 5, kind of like a throwback.
You want to go grab it? Yeah. Play some music, finish our game.
No, Russell. The song explicitly says to don't fear the Reaper.
She lose the gun?
I think she did. Like, I feel like these shots could be a little brighter. That shot's perfect, though. Love some good slow motion.
God, I love that mask, man. I know I've said that like 3 times. Oh, here we go.
Honestly, I think it's just it looks just like a Trick or Treat 78 mask.
No.
Are you sure?
No, that's had some work done to it. 100%.
Man, that looks exactly like the 78 mask to me.
Not from Trick or Treat Studios. The one from Trick or Treat Studios is so white, like it's clean.
Maybe they put a wash over it.
Oh my God! Is
he just gonna hold her there till? Oh. Is he gonna leave her on the track to get hit by the train? She's doing good. We're assuming this takes place between 1 and 2. Maybe Michael gets hit. I shot him 3 times. I shot him in the heart. I mean, if there's one way to take him out.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know how. We've seen enough Michael movies to know how this is going to go, right? Like, there's obviously going to be some teaser. So he took the mask off. They did a smart thing leaving Loomis in the shadows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right. And remove that before I have to get out more copyrighted stuff. But all right, so that was You Can't Kill the Boogeyman, a 1978 Halloween fan film. I thought it was pretty good. I did. I mean, there are a few things that, you know, kind of stuck out to me that we talked about the transitions, you know what I mean? Some of them being super fast and not hanging around long enough, and then some of them kind of like dwelling on, a certain point for an extended period of time that might have been a little longer. And it kind of felt jumpy. You know what I mean? Like we're going from here to here to here to here to here. And it just kind of takes you a minute to kind of figure out what's going on with that. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Like you could have, honestly, you could have left Ben Tramer out of this completely.
He didn't really have a role, did he?
He didn't really serve a purpose. Honestly, the guys in the car, their whole story didn't really serve a purpose. I understand that in Halloween movies you got to have like extra bodies. You got to have some cannon fodder, right? You got to pad those numbers. But in terms of storytelling, the outside story with the guys in the car, with the guy who walked to the liquor store to get a beer, I feel like I would have rather those been left out. Focus on just the two main women. Her boyfriend was there, and she obviously told us that she got stood up. The friend told us she got stood up for a date so he could go to the Halloween party. You can still tell us that, but like, I don't know. I feel like I would have much preferred it stayed on that story, and and focused there, expanded on that a little bit more. But yeah, because it didn't do that, it definitely felt jumpy. Like
it did. I agree with you 100%. And the only thing I can really think of Ben Tramer, it's almost like all it really did was set him up for Halloween 2.
Set him up to get killed.
To show how drunk he got, to be walking the way he was in Halloween 2. You know what I mean? That's really the only thing. You could have they could have still had that conversation, at the beginning, but they went back to him in the car just to show him wearing the mask he was wearing in Halloween 2. They made it a point. And then you didn't see him again after that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like they were just using him, to set that up for Halloween 2. So for this story, not so much. You're 100% right on that. He didn't really hold any purpose in that.
Yeah, and as a student film, or a I don't know if I would call this a student film. I don't know the exact thing, but like you said, it's an academy. They work together on this. Obviously, like technically, they're getting there. Like, I'm not going to say it's perfect. Obviously, we know that's not true. They did good work. There's definitely some room for improvement, but that's not a bad thing. For me, what sticks out, and this is something that sticks out to me with a lot of horror movies, because I like horror. I want the fight / struggle scenes, murder scenes to feel a little bit more real. Like when Michael goes to hit the guy, like he kills the douchebag boyfriend with the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before Michael ever actually hit him, he was laying there for it was a long time. He was laying there struggling, like holding his hands up. Like, I don't know. For me, it's like you had at least 5 different options of things you could do to prevent your death. And all he did was lay there and, scream no. And obviously, once again, Academy film, stunt people are probably not involved. Probably don't have a lot of time to choreograph these like murder scenes and stuff. So I can understand it. That's just something I like. It's something that catches my eye to know, okay, this is what I want to do when I make a movie. Another thing, I thought they overdid the Michael breathing and Michael's grunts and stuff. How'd you feel about that? Like, I feel like there was just a lot of it.
It didn't really bother me too much. And I think that's because Michael looked so good. Like, I feel like
great.
From that standpoint, I think that Michael was flat out. Like, I believed that could have been, the Shape from 78. There were some shots, not saying all the shots in there, but some of them, man, I'm just like, holy shit, dude. That looks like, they pulled that right out of the movie 100%. It didn't really stick out to me. I mean, looking back, maybe there was a little bit too much, of the breathing. It's not something that really that really pulled me in. Like, this is too much. I guess looking back, maybe I'd have to watch it again to see, but I don't know. I think that as for the guy getting smashed with the phone, we saw how he acted when he thought that the girlfriend's dad was home. You know what I mean? He covered up on the couch and just kind of sat there with the pillows.
But he moved quick.
He
moved
did
very fast. So like he moved. Like I said, man, and it's not just that one. It's I think those are things that are hard to do, like kill scenes, murder scenes, whatever. They're hard to do, and it's just that was just the most glaring example. Like if you look at most of them were done in an off-screen manner, which on a low budget, self-funded, and not having a lot of effects, prosthetic things, that makes sense. Like I said, I don't want to seem like I'm bashing it. I'm not. I enjoyed it. I just, we're pointing out the things that I think that could be improved upon.
Right.
The main woman acting, I thought she did great, especially when she's like getting stabbed on the train tracks. Like you couldn't hear her, but you could see it on her face. Like you're like, oh my God, this woman is she's going through it right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they showed it in the ending credits, but I never saw who played the shape, but he did a damn good job. Or she.
No, it's not showing it. It's not showing it, which is interesting.
Yeah, lighting on some of them was lighting on some of the shots was I'm like, okay, you could added a little bit of light to this, exposed it a little higher. Other than that, man, like you said, some of the shots were just perfectly laid out, and they looked right out of 78. So the shapes.
The shapes. Yeah. Multiple people playing the shape. Now you can see why his name wasn't in the opening credits. Because there's multiple people playing this role.
Is Bella Crow? I assume that's a woman.
I'm not going to assume anything.
I it's not great to assume, but I'm just saying you got Dylan Crow and Bella Crow. I assume they're relatives or, partners. I thought so she might be, if she is a she, the first woman that I know of to play the shape.
True. Now there is a fan film called Michaela, which is a very short one, where the shape is female.
It's a gender bent?
Yes.
Yes,
there is.
I was just thinking of that. Like, what if there was a gender bent, like Michael?
There was. They actually showed it at Scarefest the year before last, or was it a Horror Hound? I don't know which one it was, but it's on YouTube. I didn't catch it at whichever convention. I remember they said they were going to play it at, but I did see it on YouTube. It was a very, very short film. But let's see what some of the comments are from everybody out here. Let's see. Start right here with Russell saying, awesome throwback to 78 Halloween. It was fun. Like it definitely was a fun watch for sure. And it was good to see Michael, like old school Michael. We talked a little bit about that before. Like a lot of the Halloween fan films have to do with like the 18 Michael or a later version of Michael. It was nice to see, the OG Michael. I did like that. Val saying they definitely got the shape correct. I think so too. From the look of him, not to just keep talking about, the same thing over and over, but to me, like one of the best looking Michaels that we've seen in a lot of these. I think it looks good.
And I think it's something that is I think it's something that I appreciate they did, and I want to give them their kudos. They didn't try to make their own Michael. Like you could tell this was supposed to be 78 Michael.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's always harder to do. Like the one we watched last week, I believe, was it on my channel? The
Haddonfield
H2O
Nightmare?
sequel? Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's a different Michael. That's something
Yeah.
that hasn't existed on screen, so they can make their own. And it's the same way with a lot of these we watch. Their interpretations of Michael, like how they see them.
Yeah.
They were making 78 Michael, and they did it. Like they did a damn good job recreating that to the guy who, like, all the people who portrayed them in terms of movements, the way the mask fits, because we've seen, just between Nick Castle and Dick Warlock, you put that mask on someone different, looks totally different. So they did a really good job getting people with the proper face shape to fill out that 78 mask to give that appearance. And yeah, they did a damn good job with Michael.
You can even see the difference between James Jude Courtney wearing the mask and Nick Castle.
You can.
Like, especially in that scene in Halloween 2018 where she shoots the mirror and it transitions from Nick to James Jude Courtney. Watching closely, you can see that transition. I thought that was pretty cool. Russell agreeing. I agree they should have kept Bed Tramer out. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think so too. This one wasn't Val saying this one wasn't too bad. They did get the shape correct and some of the shots of him, some of the darker lighting. Yeah, they lit Michael. Like we said this during the film, Eric. I think you pointed it out first. The way that they lit Michael, in this was done very well. A lot of like the dark background stuff. I think that he looked fantastic.
Yeah, he did. They definitely have some. It's weird to say they've got like photography down. It's just when you get into the action shots that feel like there could be improvements and stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, I believe that at the beginning of this was their first fan film.
Yeah,
so this
you said that, and damn good job for your very first one.
Yeah, I mean, wow, to hit Michael like y'all did, like seriously, if you guys end up watching this, it's freaking crazy. I thought it was fun. I felt like I was in 78. We talked a little bit about that going through like with the older car. One thing I did notice too, and look, no offense to the actor whatsoever. She probably doesn't know, but when she pulls her Walkman out, she taps the front of it to get it to play. Now, as a kid who grew up in the late 70s and early 80s, I guarantee that you could tap that Walkman as many times as you want and nothing's going to happen because we had those big ass buttons on the side that you had to rewind, stop, pause, play. It was all on the side. They were big ass buttons. It's just something I noticed. I wasn't even going to point it out, but it was just something that was too good, and granted, the people who made this movie, the actors, they touch screens probably their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how things have done. That's how things were done.
Can you bring it back up and go to where we first, the woman, I think she's like the first one to get killed. The one, it's like right before the woman who takes her shirt off.
Okay.
She's going into her pantry or she's like outside the door. And
you want to see. Yeah.
I swear I saw something. I could be completely wrong though.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Okay. When she gets a little closer, like over her, I'm going to make this full screen on my end. Like in the pantry, I could have swore I saw something in there.
I'm looking pretty hard. Oh, there it was. There it was.
Wait. Hit play again. Like, watch. As soon as she moves out of the way, it's gone.
Right, but look, watch it pop up right there.
There? Okay, now hit play. Like, it's 2 frames.
Yes.
Now you hit play.
Gone.
gone.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
see it. I'm like, I'm not crazy, dude. It was
did.
only there. It was so fast.
It was very. I didn't even catch it. Like you, kudos for you for catching that because I was like, nah, I don't think I saw anything. But I'm looking for a shadow in the darkness. You know, that was blatantly like there it was, but it was so fast. You know what I mean? Like, well done. That was awesome. And one more thing too that I'd like to bring up, since we are, you know, we do have this up. Something I thought that was super cool that we didn't get too much time to really talk about was the dream sequence at the beginning. Some of the shots through that, like it felt like I really enjoyed this. This right here. Like the house. You know, you get the house like that. The music that's going on with this. I thought that it was so freaking cool. Then you get the shots of Michael in the fog.
And seeing Loomis chase young Michael in the clown costume.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like that. I think the way that they did that was so freaking cool.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Yeah, it just something that was like honorable mention of the movie that I really enjoyed. That was freaking fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, man, there's some things they got down so well. I think there's a few things they could stand to get better on, and I'm sure they've already learned from these things, and the next thing they're working on is going to be 10, 20 times better.
Yeah. It was a fun watch though.
Yeah, you can't know what you need to learn better until you try. So I commend them. Kudos, give them their flowers. They made a film. I haven't done it, so I can sit here and criticize all I want. I mean, to quote Ricky Gervais, it's better to create something and be criticized than to not create anything and criticize others.
True enough. This next film that I want to go over, it's a short, and it's something, Eric, that both of us have seen. And what it's called is Halloween 63. And this gives you a completely different take of the night that Michael kills his sister. It's something different. It's not canon, so it's not anything. Well, I don't think the way that this would happen. No, it's not that. It's just someone else's take and fun way of doing that part of the story. And I absolutely love this. It's only 10 minutes long, and it's something that I knew I couldn't get into a stream by itself because of the runtime with this. So I definitely want to watch this one. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Then we'll talk about this one, what we like, what we didn't like, and then overall wrap the night up with, everything that we liked and everything that, we thought that could use a little bit of improvement. So let me bring this up here. And this is another one. This is LPA Films. So I will also post the link for this one up as well. Let's make sure that we go over and let them know what we thought about this. So like I said, this is different, but it's a different take on the situation. So let's go ahead and check this out. And let me know sound wise.
Hey, that's the title of the one we just watched. Man, I remember watching this. You're the one who told me about it. And
yeah,
it's so interesting.
It is interesting.
Mother, Father! I thought they would be home by now. Michael?
If you're the believe in ghosts kind, then this story is about one. And if you're the
Michael, it's late and way past your bedtime. Turn it off.
Just for fun, this story is
Michael!
about one
Just
anyway.
a few more minutes.
His name was Casper.
Judy! Michael! Come on now, off to bed you go.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Maya's residence.
Hello, Judith. Finally home.
Yes, finally home. If Michael had it his way, we'd be trick-or-treating into the next morning.
So, did you do it?
Do what?
You know, silly, that thing, Bobby Parker.
Oh, that thing. Betty, I can't talk about that right now. My parents could walk in any moment.
The folks not home yet?
No. Perhaps they lost track of time and are on their way. However, it is getting pretty late now. Betty, what if something happened? An accident or car trouble? Or what if they were kidnapped? Betty!
Kidnapped. Oh, Judith, you know, you really should lay off the Birch Law for a while.
Yes, I guess you're right.
Don't worry. If Mr. and Mrs. Myers can survive my mother's pumpkin prune pie, they can survive anything.
Betty, I have to check on Michael. My parents are going to kill me if they find out he's up past his bedtime.
All right. I'll be over for those history notes in the jiffy.
Okay. Oh, and don't forget to knock when you arrive. I don't want the doorbell to wake my parents. Bye.
Bye.
Man, this one's just so interesting.
Michael.
Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know the house they got, but it looks so good.
Yeah. The original score for this too.
If you told me this was like the score from 78, I believe you.
But you can hear the voice in the back. Hear that butt up.
Michael? Michael? Judith? Judith?
Could have did a little bit more something with Michael's hair.
A little bit, yeah.
That's a very menacing shot of Michael there.
Yeah. It's
See, you cut away before he goes to stand up. I feel like if you show people standing up, it just loses some of the mystery.
On October 31st, 1963, police were dispatched to the home of the Myers family, where they found 18-year-old Judith Myers and 17-year-old Betty Jenkins slain to death from multiple stab wounds. The murder weapon was discovered in the hands of her 11-year-old brother, Michael Myers. The child was covered in blood and in a state of shock when the officers arrived on the scene. Officers, alongside a child therapist, made several attempts to get Michael to explain why he murdered his sister, to no avail. Neighbors complained about screams coming from the Myers house around 11:54 p.m., presumably shortly after the Myers returned home from trick-or-treating. Officials are still attempting to locate the parents of the two. After that traumatic night, Michael never spoke again.
I like how they throw those old school like Halloween pictures in.
There's some of them that are nightmare fuel, man.
You are not lying about that.
It's interesting that there was a colorist on the film when it was like black and white.
Yeah, so that was Halloween 63. I definitely wanted to watch that on this with us doing fan film stuff, man. This is one that's, it's different. It's so much different from all the Halloween stuff that we usually see. And it to me, it was super creative. I think that they were very creative in making this.
And yeah, just that's the biggest thing is that it's something we've never seen before. We've
Yeah.
never seen, like, we've never gone back to all the way back to before Michael killed Judas. We've never seen anything anything about that time.
Right.
You know, because any other thing we pick up right as Michael kills Judith or
Yeah.
after. So it really is a unique look and kind of a rewriting of history because we know how things, we know things played out a little differently.
Right.
It works, man. I commend them. And it looked beautiful. Like black and white. Like I said, when we first talked about this and I first watched it, definitely had Leave It to Beaver feels. Like even with the way she's talking to her friend on the phone, like it has that feel to it. But yeah, man, it's just super well done, super creative. The only thing I would say is like Michael needed, grown up Michael definitely needed something done with his hair.
Yeah.
Short of that, I mean, fantastic.
Like we also said before, and being able to share it with everybody, on the video now or on the live stream, it had that Leave It to Beaver. It felt a little bit of Psycho in there, a little bit of Texas Chainsaw at the end, where you get the narrated ending instead of the beginning. There are a lot of different elements that went into this to make a unique story, and that's the biggest thing about this is how unique it is. The amount of fan films you can find on Michael chasing someone, just like the other Halloween movies, are infinite. You could just find them forever. Now, to find one that decided to focus on the before, and not only focus on the before, but change it up to make it different, for somebody that wants to see something different, I commend these guys for that. LPA Films, yeah, make sure that you guys go over. I'm going to put both of these links in a comment, and I'm going to pin that comment as soon as this is over. Make sure that we're going over and giving these guys likes and comments because they are doing a hell of a job. Both films were fantastic. This last one, though, man, like you said, it's just unique, dude. It is super unique.
Yeah, it's something, honestly, you can say you've never seen before, and I hope we see more of it. I hope that that inspires people to just say, okay, how can I rethink what we've seen or what we haven't seen and add to it? Even if it changes it, who cares? Like, that's the thing. Like, there are things you can't change. There are. Like, I mean, I'm going to say you can't change this, but they've done it in movies. Like, don't have the mask, Michael's mask, sit so tight on his face that his eyes are bulging out. But they've done that in a movie too. Like, we've had that in Halloween movies. Don't change that though. Like, don't do that. Don't give Michael skating shoes.
Hey,
but like, other than that, man, like, tell the story you want to tell with Michael.
Yeah.
If you think there was some, we had the what, Cult of Thorn or whatever. Like, we had that in an official studio Halloween movie. If you can have that, you can make up any story you want and it's going to be okay.
And to quote Aaron again, and I feel like I brought him up like 3 times tonight. It's fan film. Do what the fuck you want. Make what you want. It's not canon. It's not. Do what you want. Have fun with it, and you're gonna entertain some people. And they did, man. Like, I am one that is a stickler for Michael being a certain way and doing this, but it's nice to step out of the box every once in a while and say, this doesn't go with that. This is its own thing. Yeah. Sit back and enjoy it for what it is. And that's exactly what they did with this. And I can't speak enough for how fun watching this one is. I had to share it. I'd find a way to get it on this stream or on this show and share it with it only being 10 minutes long.
And this is a unique one. This is the first one we've watched on one of our shows that we've both seen.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the first one. So congratulations. It's now there's now been one that we both haven't seen. There's now been one that you've seen and I haven't. There's been one I have seen and you haven't. Now there's been one that we've both seen. So we've crossed them all off there, man. We talk about it backstage just to talk. I mean, I think it's worth mentioning. Dude, we've done this 21 times now over the few, like, several weeks, over months at this point, between your channel and mine. This is the 21st time We've hosted a live stream fan film watch along. That's just awesome, man. And we'll be doing 22 tomorrow. We're not running out.
It's fun, and that's the biggest thing. Is it's so fun. It's fun to do this. It's fun to see, the same people coming back. Like, what are we watching? They get a message on Instagram like, "What's up for Monday? What are we watching? What are we?" Dude, it's so much fun that the engagement is so high for these, and I'm having a blast. I'm not, going to speak for you, Eric, but dude, it's different and it's fun.
Oh, dude, I'm also having a blast.
Sometimes you get, wow, I can't believe they did that. And other times you're just like, what the fuck was that? Like, and it's so all over the place that I think that it just makes it that much more fun.
It really is. And there's going to be, I'm going to be completely transparent as I like to be. There's been some that I have liked less than others. But even on those ones that I like less than others, I'm like, okay, I respect what they did there. That's not a choice I would have made, but I can see why they did it. And that's the thing. Like, even on those ones that I like less than others, I still like them, and I'm learning things. I'm learning like what I like visually, what I don't like visually, like how I would do something. Like, oh, well, that cut didn't make sense, or okay, that coffee shop scene, I don't think it should have been there. Like, I'm learning, and that's a huge part of this for me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's big, man. It's definitely a good time. Like that's the biggest thing. If someone were to ask me, how would you describe the Monday and Tuesday fan film show? And keep it in a few words or less, I'd say it's a good time. That's what it is, man. It's a good time hanging out with people and watching these fan films. And I mean, we can't say that they've all been fan films at this point. We talked about that too. Like, you look at Serial, that was original. And I will be 100%. I will be 100% honest with you. When we watched the first episode, I was like, I really don't know how this is gonna do. By the end of it, it's like, what's up with season 2?
Yeah, what's going on with this? When are we gonna see more? Like, bro, they hook you. The Coleman brothers, they do some damn good work. Like,
yeah, man. Like, it is so much fun. Let's see what they got to say in the comment section here about this. Russell was saying Michael Myers had a bad hair day. Dude, he did. That was kind of,
I mean, at least he's got the hair. That's the thing. I'm wearing a hat because mine's fucking falling out. So
I wear a hat just because I don't want to comb my hair. That's total laziness on my part. And plus, I've been wearing a hat on every stream. So I just roll with it. Russell is saying, and nobody knows why he murdered his sister. It's still all a mystery. Yeah. So you can play around with that. And that's kind of what they did with this. And it's so much fun. Melissa is saying, loved it. Hell yeah. Russell was agreeing with you when he was talking about the Cold of Thorns. They did do the Cold of Thorns. So
yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they can go that way and make a fucking piece of Stonehenge have magical powers, and that's what makes Michael come back every few years or whatever, and then him, heavily implied that he had a relationship with his own niece and had a child. Like, if they can do that at a studio level, you can go back to the beginning and say Michael, maybe was talking to a hallucination of his older self, and that's why he killed Jude. Like, it's gonna work out. There's gonna be people who like it. There's gonna be people who don't. But that's gonna be literally everything. So if there's always gonna be people who don't like it, make whatever the fuck you like.
Yeah.
Like Quentin Tarantino, I make movies for me. Everyone else is invited.
Yeah.
There you go. Follow that.
Oh yeah. Russell also saying, have you all seen the Sawyer Massacre? It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film. I have not, Russell. I don't.
That was on my list.
I don't know if I have. Does the name ring a bell? No, but that doesn't mean once I start watching, I'll be like, oh, I've seen this. But it doesn't ring a bell. I'll have to check it out to see to make sure I really answer your question.
Russell, it is on my list to watch on my channel.
Oh, there we go. Whether I've seen it or not, I'm going to see it.
Yeah. We've been trying to coordinate better on like what movies we're showing, because I don't want to double up and do like Like I'm not doing Halloween tomorrow because it's just too much, Michael. I want to spread the love. So
spread the love, yeah. And now let me ask you this: a fan film that we did on my show, on my Sunday show, about 7 or 8 months ago. It was a Child's Play fan film. Have you seen Charles?
Bro, I haven't seen. I'm gonna be honest, man. Outside of what we've watched on the show, I haven't seen other than like Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow, and Never Hike Alone 2.
Okay.
And Dylan's New Nightmare. I've watched those major ones that have come out recently. Other than that, if we haven't watched them on the show, I haven't seen them.
I'm gonna have to throw Charles on my list somewhere because you should check that one out. It's definitely a good one and worthy of a rewatch for me and a share for people who didn't see it, before. Val is saying, I've been so enjoying watching all these fan films. Probably wouldn't have seen a bunch of these if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's the same for me, man. I wouldn't have seen these if we hadn't started this show. And all credit kind of goes to you. You're the one who's like, hey, man, you want to jump on and watch this? And then we did that 2 times in a row. And you're like, dude, if you want to watch some Ghostface ones, we could do it on your channel. And I mean, now we're 22,
here we are.
21 episodes deep into this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Melissa's saying, what are we getting Sunday, Michael? New rankings? No. Well, kind of. Next Sunday, we're putting all the horror remakes on a tier chart, and we are going to talk about horror remakes. So that's what we'll be doing next Sunday. I've got to get thumbnails and stuff for that. There will be news on Friday as well, and tomorrow will be on Eric's stream. Let's see. Wayne Turner's in the chat. Hi, all. It's 1:41 p.m. Tuesday here in Sydney, Australia, on my lunch break, dude. And the fact that you're spending your lunch break with me and Eric and the rest of the people in the chat, that's freaking awesome, Wayne. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Melissa said that's why hair falls out from hats. I've heard that that's an urban legend, and Melissa, I guarantee you the amount of hats that I've worn, my hair is ridiculous. I have so much hair, so it's not working for me. Not to say that it's not true.
My grandfather, I was raised by my grandfather and grandmother. My grandfather wore a hat literally every day of his life, and he's in his, I want to say his 70s or 80s now. Dude still got a full head of hair. I'm like mid 30s, and my shit started falling out like 10 years ago. So, and I didn't wear hats. I never wore hats growing up. I only wear them now because of how bad it's thinning. So I've heard that, but it's really genetics. That's all it is genetics.
I played baseball as a kid, so I wore hats a lot, but yeah.
I played football for a long time, so I wore helmets, but like outside of practice and games, no.
Wayne saying, I just thought Michael had no hair. Dude, I promise that I have hair, and I have a bunch of it, and I'm 46 years old. Well, I'll be 46 in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. See how thin it is there? It's thinning. So hairlines receding faster than a Frenchman in wartime.
Wayne Turner saying, I finally watched Godzilla -1 yesterday. Really interesting and enjoyed it. Dude, I love that movie so much.
Best movie of the year, according to you.
Yeah. And I watched some I watched some horror movies this week. I watched When Evil Lurks. It's a good watch. Check it out. What else I watched? Cobweb. I watched that. Take it or leave it. And I watched Exorcist Believer. All this week, well, the past 3 days. I think that's the middle of 2 weeks, but Melissa's saying, never too much, Michael. Yeah, well, Charles is a good Child's Play fan film. Dude, the thing with Charles was it was so good that it got a cease and desist, and they made him cut it down to under 60 minutes. So the movie's like 59 minutes and like 50 seconds.
What do you mean they made him cut it down?
Yeah, so they got a cease and desist letter that said you cannot show this movie unless you cut it down to under an hour. Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, if it's a great movie and it's feature length, then it's going to compete with your movies. You know, and you're going to take viewers off of your IP and say, "Hey, you know, they're getting stuff." I know that cease and desist. I know that even though there's tons of Halloween fan films out there, the Akkad family won't hesitate to throw a cease and desist like at people for making Halloween movies that are freaking amazing and
Better
like,
than Kills and Ends.
you know, that could be.
I don't know. Like I say, if you're not like making money off of it, I don't see how there's a way like they can really can do about it.
There is because cease and desist letters go out. Now I can't give you like all the law on it. You know, you probably have to read up on, you know, how that works. But I know it does happen, and I know that they're like they happen. Like the people will send like, nope, that's not happening. Jerry saying I agree with Val. I never really watched fan films until we started watching them here. That's awesome, Jerry. I hope you're enjoying them, sir. I do hope that you're enjoying them. Let's see. Wayne is saying some great horror remakes. The Fly, The Blob, Dawn of the Dead, TCM, Friday the 13th. Yeah, man. There's quite a few good ones. That's why we'll get through as many as we can. Now, I'll have a tier chart with most of them on there, and I will do my best to get through as many as we can because those things tend to run, you know, kind of long. Let's see. Russell saying, I thought you were talking about Michael Myers, Wayne. No hair. No. Russell saying I need to check out When Evil Lurks. Just haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, man, it's something else. There are some scenes in that movie that will make you be like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Wayne is saying I turned 47 in 2 weeks. Mentally, I'm 12. Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you. I'm 12. When's your birthday, Wayne? What? I wonder if we have the same birthday. Let's see. Melissa saying I'll be 47 on 19th. Is that February 19th, Melissa? Let me know. You find anything on that? You were looking into it?
Yeah. So I found some. The first thing that came up, and I looked for general like information. First one that came up was this from a while ago, like 11 years ago. A filmmaker was making a Punisher fan film, and Marvel came after him with a cease and desist letter. But the reason is your actions confuse consumers into believing they are viewing an authentic Marvel production or one sponsored or licensed by Marvel when they are not. So if you very clearly state, and that's why, I mean, every fan film I think we've watched in some regard has said on the video at the beginning, fan film not associated with whatever. Because I think that's the only way they can really do anything about it is if you're trying to make money from it, or if you're trying to lying about what it is. Because like, yeah, they control the IP, but if you're not making money off of it, then I don't think there's anything they can really do.
I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to look into it more, but I do know that, you know, cease and desist do happen. Wayne is saying his birthday is on the 15th of February. I am a day after you, sir. So I am on the 16th. Melissa is February 19th. Make sure that if we're doing these live streams, you guys let us know when your birthdays are, because like if it's getting close, let us know so we can tell you guys happy birthday.
Yeah,
sure.
Definitely. Mine's in August, so we got a while.
My Chunky Jordy's in the chat saying hi, everyone. What is going on? What is going on? She always comes through. I always see comments. My Chunky Jordy always comments on all the videos. And I want to, you know, I don't really see, get to see you too much on live streams, but I want to tell you thank you for that. Thank you for always checking the stuff out and coming through and leaving comments and hitting that like button. Definitely appreciate you for that. Let's see. Wayne, or not Wayne, Jerry is saying little Jerry is February 15th. Right, man. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Wayne is saying the funniest recent copyright story, the fan fiction writer that tried suing the estate of Lord of the Rings. What? A fan fiction writer that tried to sue Lord of the Rings. That's freaking crazy. Oh my God. Dude, tonight was so much fun, Eric. I had a blast doing these, dude.
Yeah, sorry. We definitely stumbled on a topic here, and it's something that's going to have to be addressed eventually, for me, because I do want to make some, some things that are based on existing IP. So it's just kind of things got to look at in the background. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not concerned.
Well, unless you plan to make a full length thing and call it Halloween and it's shot professionally and it's going to rival, the movies that have come out, I think that you're fine.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Some of the Friday ones, some of the Halloween ones we've seen, I think rival production level stuff.
They do. They do.
So,
but I know like Never Hike Alone, Roseblood, things of that caliber, their time is down. Like they're not like feature length, 100 or hour and a half long. They're shorter than that. But then again, like I said, I don't know everything about it. I don't know all the ins and outs. So it's definitely something that we'd have to look into. And I think actually it'd be a good topic for discussion once we do read up and find, everything out about that stuff, because that is something that's important, especially, with independent or especially fan films, things that are, existing IPs and stuff like that. I think that's a good thing to not only know, but to, talk about here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it a little bit more here, and it says like essentially like a copyright holder has the right to prepare and license derivative works based on the original. So if you do that without them licensing it, I guess they're seeing it as them losing money. However, if they put a copyright claim on it on YouTube, they're the one getting paid for it.
See, I don't know all the...
That's the thing. They would have to successfully argue that they're losing money because of your work. And if that's the case, they need to fucking do better work. Like,
truth, but being the owner of the IP, you could probably shut down anybody you wanted to for any reason. Like, that's copyright violation. We own this IP. Therefore, I feel like the ruling would go against the person making it that doesn't own the IP.
Probably, yeah. I would still make it. Like,
it's like, I will argue it. I will argue.
Like, I'm gonna make my art. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and I mean, it's true.
You can make all the money, all the profit off of it. Who do you think the fans are going to be with? Who do you think the people are going to be with?
Yeah, probably the person making it, but the court of law, that's probably a different story, or whoever decides.
I'm not saying I'm going to win any court case if that ever came up, but like, even that Punisher one, like the guy said, "Hey, I don't harbor any ill will toward Marvel. You know what you all should do is write letters to this person at Marvel or tag Marvel in their social media saying, hey, we want to see this." So, and that's the thing, like, for them, it's not about art, it's commerce.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's commerce. If you go after someone trying to make art based on an IP that you own, like, unless they're being dicks about it, because that's possible. There are people who can blatantly rip stuff off. That's one thing. Like, if you're going after that person, completely understand. But if it's someone like that person who made Halloween 63, like, if the Akkad family went after them, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean that's a 10-minute movie though.
Yeah, but still, that's what you're saying. What you just said was they could get anyone shut down, and I believe you're right. They could.
Yeah, I just don't think it's worth their time for something that's 10 minutes long. That would be like no. I mean, look at the amount of Halloween fan films there are out there. You know, it's crazy. You would have to pay a separate department.
Well done.
It was fantastic. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a weird gray area. So.
Oh yeah, man.
Anyway,
well,
sorry to end on a sour note there with the copyright stuff. Yeah, man, this was fun. This was great. Another great night of fan films. I can't wait to do it again tomorrow over my channel.
Yeah. So you got anything you want to talk about that's going on at the Bearded Entertainment?
I've decided what I'm going to be doing for my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. I don't have links for it yet, but I have decided for like the perks that I'm going to be doing on my Patreon. So I will get that up and going and then share links if anyone wants any more of this ugly mug. My Life in Horror series is now 2 episodes in. I got 1990 and 1991 out. 92 will be out Saturday, and then 93 after that. Other than that, yeah, not much.
Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. So I'm sure everybody that we have in the chat that's talking in the chat is all checked out Eric. But if you are watching on a replay or you are not one to chat with everyone, please check out the Bearded Entertainment if you have not already. Movies and Beyond, like I was saying, we have News Friday. Tomorrow I'll be with Eric. News Friday. Sunday we will be doing the tier chart. I haven't come up with for sure on what we're doing next Monday yet, but that'll be coming out shortly. Look for a reaction to the new Ghostbusters trailer. Also, if you are a Patreon member over there, there is something coming out in the real or fake section of Patreon that I am super excited to do. I just need to film it to put it over there, and I don't want to film it at night because I'm not gonna lie, it scares the shit out of me. So this will be something I am filming during the day. When you get into paranormal with me, it is not done at night. So check that out on Patreon if you have not. And if you haven't checked out Patreon for Movies and Beyond, please do so. And Eric, again, my friend, thank you for coming on and doing this. Another great Monday. Everybody else, thank you for coming and hanging out with us with these Halloween fan films. And that's really all I have for tonight. All right.
Later, everyone.
All right. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.